Sir, first of all, thank you to talk to us. First, my first question is, in travel, tourism, hospitality management, everywhere nowadays, AI means artificial intelligence is playing a major role
Yes.
for the growth. In your company, vfs Global, how much you are implementing artificial intelligence?
Yes, we've got it's a very important and a good question that you are asking us. So in our organization, we realize that we have to be with the trends, technology trends, and in fact, as the leading provider of the services in this domain, we are leading it to introducing artificial intelligence and analytics into our process. There is a completely separate department that we've created. We've identified resources, we've positioned them all, and in the process of taking artificial intelligence and deploying it in various facets of our application process.
In this current geopolitical scenario, I am just naming the countries: Germany, France, Russia, Ukraine, China, the Middle East, inclusive of the UAE. Each and everywhere, wherever you are operational, there are some issues, the political issues. So how you are handling it? Because many of the customers of yours are afraid of traveling in those parts of the world. So that business will definitely affect by that. So how you are convincing your customers?
So the geopolitical conditions or geopolitical arrangements between various countries, that does not impact our business as such. We've got contractual arrangements with all our client governments, and we deliver our services in this part of the world for any applicant who's wishing to travel to any of those client governments that have signed a contract with us. So that is something which we deliver. There is a benchmark of how the applications need to be processed, what data needs to be provided to the client governments. We manage that and deliver it to our client governments for them to take a decision, and then we distribute it back to the applicants. But one client government that you mentioned, Russia, we do not service them, neither here nor in the rest of the geography. So that is not something that I can comment about. But the others that you mentioned, we are servicing them, and we haven't really been impacted per se with any of these geopolitical domains that are unfolding.
My third question is, sir, in this area, means in hospitality or customer service related area, two are the most important keys. First of all, customer response and their feedback.
Yes.
So how much you are looking into that?
We are a highly customer-centric organization, and right from the top, the board level onwards, our metrics of how our customers perceive us and how our client governments perceive us are important factors that are monitored. We call them as voice of customer and the voice of mission, and these are metrics that are monitored on a real-time basis, and our board ensures that all our teams across the globe deliver exceptional customer services to our customers who are using our services, and ensure that we meet and comply with all the service levels that we have signed with our client governments.
Sir, how the scenario has changed after the COVID period?
After the COVID period, there was a quick restart of business, especially in this territory of South Asia, in India specifically. And we witnessed in 2022 a sharp increase in the applicants preferring to travel. We catered to it and expanded our capacity by bringing in more staff, having them trained, and getting them deployed. Our client governments also attempted to do that, but of course the gestation period at their end, because it's a very more critical function of decision making that they manage. So therefore the time frame, I would assume, for getting more people and having them deployed, getting expat employees, it might be a little longer. So we've seen that from 2022 to 2023, there's been a significant improvement in the ability to be able to receive that volume. And you would notice that in 2023, we've already achieved nationally 93% of our pre-pandemic volumes. We are geared up fully to be able to receive more than the pre-pandemic levels in the year 2024, both at our end as well as at the end of our client governments.
My question is, Sir, this is a really important thing as the customer data, sensitive data are with you, you're sharing with you. How much you are protecting their all the data in terms of security?
Naturally, since we are managing visa applications on behalf of client governments, it does involve us and our staff managing a lot of data, sensitive data at our end. We ensure that our architecture, the solution architecture that we have put together, caters to ensuring all security and privacy for the data that we collect. The data that we collect is only used for the purpose of managing and processing their application and any other value-added services that they may have opted for. And we are contractually obliged to ensure that the data is purged from our systems and not retained by us beyond what it is required for. So these contractual obligations mean that within a certain time frame of having processed these applications, the data is fully purged out from our systems, and we are compliant with the GDPR and various other data localization requirements across the globe that we are operating.